Okay, I believe everything's working. It seems to be working. What's up, guys? It's me. It's me, the idiot. uh, I wanted to play Cyberpunk today because I think it'll be better than Starfield. And, I've never. I beat it the one time, like, when it first came out, and it was like, meet Hanako at Club Embers. And I just hated that it ended like that. And like I'd never beat the DLC. There's still so much I didn't explore. So I was like, hey, why not just like start it up again today and just like try and have fun, you know? At the time it came out, I was in San Francisco visiting my some like with my ex, hanging out with her friends, and they were pretty fun, but like I don't know. I got the feeling that their relationship was a little rocky. They ended up breaking up. We ended up breaking up too, but they were like, and if you guys break up, Labajo, you could always come hang out with us. It's like, okay, sick. Like a kind of a dark thought, but like whatever. They were really nice. Anyway, San Francisco is really cool. Like the Muir Woods are so awesome. I could go there every day, It was just great. Like the nature in San Francisco is really wonderful. And like the city's great too, just kind of running around doing stuff is fun. Every time I've been to San Francisco, I've had a great time. Um, what else? Anyway, I remember when this came out, it was like huge. They had these banners on the Best Buy logo. Like, you go to the storefront, it just says Best Buy really big. They had these giant display wraps around the thing, and like it was all cyberpunk, everything, everybody was cyberpunk, and then it came out and everyone's like, this is kind of dog shit, like it doesn't work. And I was like, that's kind of the funnest part of it, is like seeing all the glitchiness and things falling out of the sky. And like for me, that just added to the fun. I mean, sure, I had to restart my PlayStation a couple times, but like at that time I had a PS4 Pro also, which was like um which helped out a lot, with the glitchiness and everything. Anyway, I wonder, did that come out before COVID or after COVID? Hang on, let's ask Google. Did Cyberpunk come out before COVID or after COVID? Because during COVID, I didn't have a system. Did Cyberpunk come out before COVID? Oh wow, I'd almost been going for a full year. So we were hanging out. Yo, what up, King Marble? We were hanging out like in San Francisco while COVID was going on. That's kind of crazy. I got a new phone that week too. I remember like going to the Verizon store and being like, "Hey, I want a new phone," and I got it. And like it was really easy that time. Every time I've tried to do that since, it's just a pain in the ass. I kind of sounded like Bam Majera when I said that. Kind of a pain in the ass. But yeah, it was a lot of fun that trip, and like having a, I don't know, I don't remember. I thought I didn't have a system during COVID, so that's kind of weird. Because everyone was like, "Oh man, get on Call of Duty, get on Fortnite," like going crazy, and I was just like out getting wasted and stuff. I mean, they made the more responsible choice by just like staying inside and playing games. Oh, now the sound cut out. Golly, dude, what the hell is wrong with my system? It's all like, is there any sound? There is sound. What the fuck is going on? Shit. Wankers, dude, all of them. Fuck. Hang on. What the hell is going on with this? Why don't it work? Okay, I saw something. Is it just my voice twice now? The fuck? Okay, I have to reset something, I think. Okay. Please work. Shit. Okay. Okay, it's just it wasn't making any sounds. Okay, we got it, guys. I think finally. Okay. Anyway, let's just get into it. I'm really excited to make a new character, to do all this stuff, you know. I'm gonna play it like I'm actually there. That's my goal in like these kind of games is to like kind of stray from the main mission as much as possible and just do what I would do if I was in the game, you know? Yeah, let me turn off the light. Let me get like
Good morning, Night City! Yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid and
oh,
sturdy
that's awesome.
30.
Thanks.
Haywood, thanks to an
Yeah,
American
like the people that like that shirt really like that shirt, which I'm so stoked on. Like yeah. Yeah, thanks, man. I'm glad that that shirt can do something like that. It's a fun shirt. What? Huh? It's frozen again? Okay. Oh, fuck. What? Do I have to reset? What's going on? I don't see like it's supposed to have a little clicker, isn't it? What the hell? Come on. Okay, I'm gonna reset. I think I remember in this game you get to choose his like his junk, his genitalia, which is pretty crazy. At the time, I remember making my first character doing that and being like, "What? They make you do that?" Like it was just such a weird thing. Okay, come on, work. If you're new to this stream, this is how it goes for me all the time. Like it takes me like 10 minutes to get the sound working. The game doesn't work. Like everything that can go wrong usually goes wrong. There we go. Jeez. Okay. New game. I'll do the regular. And then like all my friends make fun of me because they all like to go like the hardest mode possible. But I'm just like, I just want to have a chill time. See, I would do easy, you know? I'm just gonna do easy. I don't want to redo stuff over and over. I've always gone street kid. Should I go corpo this time? Just gonna go Street Kid again.
V.
I'm V.
Kind of a dark tan. Oh my god. There's so many haircuts. That's kind of nice. That kind of looks like John Glazier a little bit. That dude from Delocated. Okay, that 41 is my favorite so far. Write that down. Hold on. Let me write that down. I kind of like this look too. I wish Vampire the Masquerade Part 2 was like a little bit more like Cyberpunk. Not that I've even played it, but like it looks really interesting. Oh man, I saw this Billy Idol music video where he has this exact haircut. It was insane too. He's like filming like kind of like bum fights or something. He's like in the alleys in New York City or in LA like filming people fighting or whatever, and then like the cop like breaks his camera and smashes the lens into his hand. And then Billy Idol becomes like this cybernetic freak dude, and he's got like wires sticking out of him, and he's like singing his song, and like the cops are like trying to shoot him, but he's a robot. Yeah, bum fights is crazy. I never saw it, but like I know all the Dr. Phil lore and stuff. Anyway, and then he has this exact same haircut in that video, which is crazy to think because like I never saw that video before yesterday, and I've never even heard that song before yesterday, but I know like when they filmed it, that those people that had to be in that video, like the extras and everything, they had to listen to that song probably like 1,000 times. And I'm like, God, that's like torture, dude. Like, that song was pretty bad. I think it was like, and Billy Idol even made an album called Cyberpunk. I had it at one point. I think I had it on cassette. But he got all like William Gibsoned out and was like trying to make songs about computers and like dystopian futures and stuff. It was pretty interesting. Oh, I think I went dreads last time, but this time, all right. I'm either gonna go 41, like this crazy Widow's Peak, kind of like I play in like Samhain or the Misfits or something. Like I play bass in like a Danzig band, or that long hair. Maybe the long hair. Where'd it go? That like vampire hair. Yeah, I think I'll go like this. I think I'll go like white. Or gray. That looks cool. Oh, this is the shape of his eyes. Okay. I was like, what's changing? Okay, let me see. And they all look kind of ugly to me. I could live with that. That's fine. Yeah. Ew. Should I get like what's that bad guy? The bad dude in Last Action Hero. He had a bunch of like eyeballs like this. I'll go with this one. This one's cool. I like the chunky eyebrows a lot. Whoa, I'll go like that. He kind of looks like Drexel from True Romance, which was like my old chef's favorite movie. Um, he would always do this weird thing where he'd like grab you by the hips as he walked by. It just made me feel awful. And then like he got fired, and then he went to his next job and got fired right away for doing that, which is like kind of silent retribution for me. I swear, you don't meet like as many creeps when you're not working in the kitchen, which is pretty good. Degenerates. Okay. I don't know. I just want something that looks kind of normal. All these look kind of strange to me, but whatever. I don't care about his ears. Okay. It's weird, like, you try and make him look different, but he always looks the same. Oh, these are attributes. Okay. Let's do cool maxed out. Um, I want to be into like hacking and stuff. I want to hack stuff. Okay, that should be good. Wait, I didn't get to choose his junk. Wait. Load it back up. Dang it, I should have.
A little anesthesia.
Whatever. I'm pretty sure you get to choose like tattoos and stuff too.
Motherfucker. Everything chill, mano?
Some bastard tried to mug me. I handled it.
Oh, local guy.
You really think somebody local will try to mug me, Pepe?
Listen, V. I got a problem. Serious this time.
Come on, spin it. What is it now?
It's Kirk.
I owe him. Don't pay by tomorrow, said he'd bust my legs. And he don't joke about that stuff. Got cartels in his corner.
You in it with Kirk? Every man, woman, and rat in Haywood knows he's a fucking shark.
My bro jumped the joint. Deserved a hero's welcome. I know I fuck up, V.
I'll talk to Kirk, but then you're gonna owe me one.
Pay close attention to the tutorials.
He's a good
You're
boy.
saving my life,
He just
V.
lacks direction.
Truly.
Demons walk with him. They tear at his soul. But I'll tell him you're sorry and you wish to make peace.
This is pretty sick. I mean, it already just feels a lot more alive than Starfield.
Hey, Kirk. Wanna talk?
V, been a while? Spin it. What you need?
Pepe asked me to talk you up.
What, he too shy to hand over the Eddies himself? Tell him I don't bite. Not yet.
What's he owe you?
Afraid that's client confidentiality. Call it a lot, and leave it at that.
A cred shark with business ethics. Sounds too good to be true.
Well, Merry fucking Christmas.
Cut him some slack, will you? He'll pay. Just need some more time.
Do I look like a priest that runs a charity to you? You borrow Eddies, you gotta pay him back. With interest. It's common fucking knowledge.
It came out in 2021, I
Flaky
think.
cunt who can't keep a deal off the hook?
No,
me
you let
see.
him off because it's me asking.
December
You
2020.
know me. I'm a man of the biz. So I need to know what I get out of it.
Which is pretty crazy because it looks pretty dang good still.
Transactions go two ways, I get that. I'll owe you a favor.
Tempting. Got a Nova idea already. Preem ride there on the page. Only 4 of them in NC as of now. 1, Rayfield Regional Director. 2, Mayor Ryan. 3, a rental service.
And 4?
Number 4 will belong to my client, just as soon as you clep it for me, that is.
I do this, and Pepe's debt is squared.
Of course. I'm a man of my word, you know that. Whole thing's simple. You swipe the Rayfield for me, I clear Pepe's account. Even toss in a cut for you, I'm such a nice guy. My man Rick works a parking structure by Embers, club where our Rayfield driver likes to kick it. There every Friday night, like clockwork. As soon as you appear, security cam shut down, gate swings up, the road is yours. Just gotta grab the Rayfield and roll out. Simple.
How am I supposed to do this? Expect me to slide under the chassis on a skateboard for a quick hot wire? Fast and easy? Kirk, wheels like this got security systems. Good ones.
This bitty bop works like the key Rayfield techs use for repairs. Opens locks, bypasses identity authorization.
A skeleton key for all Rayfields in the city. Come on, Kirk, even you don't buy that.
Kabuki's tech wizards sell more magical shit than this under the counter. Have a little faith. So, we all agreed then?
We are.
Glad to hear it. Always said you were a bright bulb. Head to Embers in the Glen. Rick's in the garage. Be waiting for you. You two will hit it off. Good luck out there. Be in touch.
I was at the hospital today.
Malone ain't getting
Javi's
a
got
belt
some
fight.
broken ribs.
Bullshit. The cabron is best in his weight class. Potatoes, you see.
Standing under
Whoa.
Spare veterans and change.
You don't think, never has. That brown skin.
Cybernetic guard.
Go to the people in Santo. Tell them to be ready.
Yes, Padre.
Well, who do we have here? We? Long time. Didn't know you were around.
Yep. No place like home. Got back from Atlanta a few weeks ago.
See, you got a good down-home welcome. How was it back east?
Tell you later. Got something on my plate.
How about you fill me in now? We'll give you a ride. Marcus, let's go.
Thought that said La Hacienda over there.
So where to?
The Glen. Drop me off at Embers.
Front door?
Take the ramp, back of the bar. Show you where to stop.
You heard it, Marcus. Your return to NC has been good? Busy already?
2 years gone by, not much has changed.
You know Haywood. It has strong roots, ever watered by the same blood. Now, tell me about you.
Oh, I'm already burnt out.
I picked
All
up
right.
something here and there. Nothing major. But I'm getting by. Appreciate the concern.
So, Atlanta didn't turn out like you expected, huh?
Went there without expectations, actually. Well, except that it'd be better than here. It wasn't.
Maybe it'll all work out for the best.
Shit!
Stop the car.
What's going on?
Business. You carrying?
Sebastian Ibarra. Looks like it's my lucky day
What do you want?
to settle our biz once and for all. Got an offer for you, Patty, so listen up. Get the fuck out of Vista. Pull your boys off the street. I'll give you the Glen. Done deal. No more restless nights. See how generous I can be? Well, Patty,
One more fucking word.
stay out of this. I don't know you.
And I don't know you, which means you're worth shit around here and capable of even less. Well, anything else?
It seems our conversation has come to a close.
Careful, Padre. Never know who's got a barrel at your six. You neither, shit bucket.
Marcus, please. I am pleased to see you have not forgotten your roots. Still have the gift. So many of the little shits left around here, their spines go soft when they look down a barrel.
Who was that?
No one important. He'll be gone in a week's time. Another will come in his place.
He pulled iron on you.
He did. And he will pay for doing so.
Pull up here. Right here. I'll just drop down below.
Here, before you go.
Your number.
Could be useful. Maybe we can also work together again. Take ourselves back 2 years.
Thanks, Padre. Gotta go.
So go with God.
This is better than I remember. It's pretty sick. Wow.
B? Status. On location. About to find your man. Rick's one of the good guys, you'll see. I trust him like a brother.
Yeah? Something I can help you with.
You Rick?
Yep. You with Kirk?
Yep.
Cameras are blind. You got 20 minutes.
Kirk, I see the ride.
Your moment to shine, kiddo. Good luck.
Let's take this piece of wonder tech for a whirl.
You're a man of little faith. See? We're rich. Now fire her up and call me when you're underway. Tell you where to go.
Looks like this'll be a cool breeze.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Wow.
Fuck!
You can drive. Now out.
What are you doing?
You got us?
Drop your weapons.
Don't move! You're under arrest.
Stay where you are!
Hands where I can see them. Nice and slow.
On the ground, motherfuckers, now!
Jackie Wells, my old pal from the hood. See you haven't grown an ounce wiser.
Hey! Detective Stintz. Been a while, huh?
Inspector Stintz.
Yeah, same shit.
Speaking of, your mug's familiar too. Come on,
How
spit it
about
out.
that?
I'm waiting.
Pick the chatters.
Left for Atlanta, looking for a slice of happiness. Guess you didn't find it. I've always maintained it's the same for all you termites in Haywood. Born here, live here, die here. Looks like I was right. Rat got
Enough
your
of
tongue?
the chatter. What now?
Getting booked. Gonna do a stint. Get it?
Come on, Stintz. Give us a break, huh? You lock us up, let's just jerk off till trial. And then what? Worst case, we get some months. Hell, standing room only nowadays in El Bote. So, they'll probably be out early.
Are these the thieves? Ordinary street trash.
Got him in custody, Mr. Fujioka. We'll be taking him now.
It's a waste of effort. I have no time to testify or play at an investigation.
Suggesting we let him go, sir?
I suggest you toss them in the sea. Cuff legs broken so this trash doesn't flow.
You heard him.
Fuck.
Wow.
Fucker. Ugh. Honestly, for a sec there, things looked iffy. Wasn't sure we'd worm out of that alive.
Nah, Stintz wouldn't do us like that.
You sure about that?
He's Hayward born, bred, and grown like us. Hates suits as much as you do. Did what he had to do. That's it.
If I hadn't come, you'd be cruising Night City in sexy wheels right now.
Nah, come on. Job was toxic from the start. Even Kabuki under-the-counter magic can't get around an alarm like that. Should've known I'd have the PD on my ass.
So, maybe now, as God ordained. Jackie Wells.
V.
I know you. You hang at the Coyote.
Got the job to steal those wheels at the Coyote. From Kirk.
You work with that sewer slug?
Pepe wasn't big and can't afford to pay, so I stepped up.
Gotta wonder about Pepe letting slimy Kirk boss him around like that.
Heard what they say. He's backed by cartels.
Cartels? No, listen. I know those cartel types, and I guarantee you, none of them have even heard of Kirk. El Cabron's gotta learn. He don't do people in Haywood dirty. Come on, let's go have some lunch.
Lunch?
You would not believe my mama's chili. Best in town. Getting one of my good feelings.
About what?
About us. Sense a kind of chemistry, you know? Come on. I'm fucking starved.
Okay, food it is. Let's go.
Hello there, Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa. The greater the risk, the bigger the bounty, kids. Or so they say. But you can only be a major league player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first. NC's legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard. Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City. The city of dreams.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to, brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
Skip tutorial.
Not now, Jack. No time. Maybe later.
Sure. Mañana.
Will Kako give you any tips and tricks for the job?
I'm not your mother. Just do what I pay you for. It's easy work. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Elevator. This way.
Do I now? How's the volume? Is the volume okay or is it too loud? Okay, I think I'm good. Ah. Okay. Sweet.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
Bug, you could at least try to be nice.
You want nice, supportive? Call a damn helpline. Looking for 1237. Target should be inside, but I got 0 eyes on her biomon. Fingers crossed it's not too late. Ugh, I hate this life or death shit. Hurry.
Is that you?
Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
I'm just gonna eat and drink everything.
Are we fucking late? Is that her? Is that our target, V?
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 corporal immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta.
Oops.
Eyes up. The nose ahead. Drop it quiet, V. Keep it calm, or they'll spot us. I couldn't have done that better myself.
On your toes. More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
These fucking sweepers. Oh yeah, D, you're coming. Hold on, say!
The gas is still falling. Clean it up, clean it out. Don't want you bringing the target out under fire. And definitely don't want a slug in your back.
Rip up that shred! Yeah, bud! Chingada madre! Hijos de puta! We got options here. Fuck, you got eyes on this shithole? Anything?
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got them. You're clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What's going on?
Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
About to find out.
V, jack into her biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
This does
Jacking
not
in.
look good.
Sandra Dorset, NC570442. Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks and cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neural cord. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biomon claims trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan.
Hang on a second, I'll be right back. Thought something was pulling on my door. I still don't know what it is. Anyway.
Will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
I have been getting the feeling that I'm like, I don't know, living in a haunted house a little bit or something. Like, it's just like, the other day I was just like sitting here. I think I was like, just finished a comic. And, you know, or just got done streaming or something. And then like I turn and then my closet just goes like right when I turned it, I was like, what the hell is that? You know? It was really weird. I had a weird dream. It involved like pretty much everybody I know.
Lee, need to know what's going on.
Jackie, air hypo. Fuck, this is bad.
Hey, catch, vato!
I think... Holy shit, it worked.
Fuera, cabrón. Get her outside. Fuera, get her out. Terrace.
Stand clear. Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions. Stop in the doorway.
Huh? Oh.
Stop in the doorway. Place the patient on the ground.
What?
Place the... 5 steps back. Now.
TT-133 to control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine, 110 norepinephrine, 800 fibrinogen.
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over. Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen, mano. I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels? I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get used to it.
Saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako in the hollow. Tell her the job's done.
Alright. What?
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
Relatively well. Trauma team took her off our hands. She'll recover.
Splendid. Your payment awaits you, ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later. Word's out the NCPD's gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in 5th.
Leave it to me, mano. I'm driving.
I was talking about this yesterday, but lately my TikTok feed the music just like suddenly cutting in and out is kind of weird to me, but anyway, my TikTok feed has been about like it's just garbage, but lately I've been getting a lot of that Crip Mac guy, Crip C Mac or whatever. That guy was always like on 5th, 55th Street, on Crip, on Hood, like saying all this stuff, you know? Crip Mac. It's all over my feed.
Stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, mano. Not just any other city. Working Black Hand.
He's pretty funny.
Wayland. Adam Smasher. Legends are born here.
It's a pretty interesting.
I'm starving.
Yeah.
Grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh shit. You're right. Is it just me or? Oh, fucking knew it. Man, on their ass.
Okay. I forgot that like this whole like first hour is just like cutscene basically.
Fucking drive, Jackie.
Come on, Pete.
Hands, keep her steady.
Do I blow this up?
Hold tight, Pete.
Holy fuck!
Mierda, perdón. Got you, asshole.
What's going on? Oh.
Aim for the driver. Chingado. Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry, V.
It's okay. It can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
Damn. They're pulling out all the stops.
Watson's on lockdown to further notice. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
Heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. Gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame.
Look at him. No model citizen, maybe, but he's a good kid.
Let them through. But they're the last. Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
Jessica will like you, do you?
The devotion I demonstrated grabbed her by the gut.
Right.
I'm loyal, stable in my affections.
Mm-hmm.
And unassuming. You get it. Check it out, V. Shit's going down.
Doesn't look like your average bust.
This ain't your average badges. That's Magstack. NCPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Gonks out there, though. Just a midday snack for them. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming.
Alright, skip. Vote to skip.
It's just 101.9 The Dirge.
Supposedly they're making a sequel to this?
Sweet dreams then.
Okay.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I can't wait to see Atom Smasher. I never got to fight him in my first playthrough. I didn't know how to activate that.
Bug. Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deeds.
Praise be to thee, our Father in heaven. And second guest is Karina Lee. For the Chip In program.
Oops. What the hell?
Cybernetic implants. How's life treating you?
Can't complain, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
Oh, stupid gates busted again. Third time.
Hate to get it fixed the last two.
I'm trying to...
Oh yeah.
trying to level up. Damn. I guess I should put one in body. Just to have a little more health. But I'm playing on easy mode, so it's not really that important. Technical. Intelligence. I'll do technical. Sure, I unlocked. Hell yeah. Okay. See, it didn't show me all this stuff before. I got beard style, facial scars. Yeah. Ew. Piercings. Cool. Ew. It's really long. Um, yeah. I thought there was like body tattoos I can get. Oh well. What's he want me to do in here? Oh shit. Wait, what? Perk point. What do I do with the perk point? uh Oh, okay, here we go. Sounds good. Okay. When do we start role playing?
Oh, V. You get any sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
I think I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biomon. Dunno, neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling, my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
Check your email. Is there like a computer I could like check my email at? Okay. Jesus.
Hey V, Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
Open up!
We got a call. We're here to help. Just later, all right? I got a customer.
Those Eddies were to get us the fuck out of here.
There's always next year.
Sure, whatever.
Shh. Where do I go?
Shit, come on!
Oh, no. You know what the worst thing is about this place?
Hey, yo, V. How about a round or two? What do you say? How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping, he did. Curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it? Let's do this. Light on your feet. Keep that head moving. You got one hell of a punch there, G. Ever thought of monetizing it? I can arrange a fight or two. What do you say?
Nature comes first. From the very first stages of food production, the bottom of the clone,
You mentioned something about fighting. I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights, let's just say they aren't lethal, but very lucrative. Yeah, lucrative for who? You or me? Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, you know, as your agent. You get the rest. Sounds fair. It's like I said. Good instinct. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. You win, you take home the pot. Manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale. That all clear? Crystal. Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside or what? Not yet. You can start in Kabuki. I believe in you, V. Time to show this city what you're made of.
Real POS. Okay.
It's time for your local news. The Aratama Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us. To mark the event, the streets of Night City will come alive with exquisite multi-story dashi floats. The festival program will also include musical performances by biwa virtuosos and theatrical performances in the No tradition. The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation, and in an exciting development, even Hanako Arasaka.
It's funny that after getting all these other games, I'm just like going back to what I was playing like 6 or 7 years ago, you know? This game is tight though.
enough. Worked up an appetite, just waiting. Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
Thought Dex bounced out of the ring a few years ago. Messed with the nasty crew in Pacifica. Things got ugly.
Mm-hmm. Gang wars 2 years back. Somehow Dex got caught up in the craziness. A lot of bodies lying in the streets by the time the shooting stopped. Yeah, Dex got lucky though. Managed to slip under the radar till tempers cooled. Took a while, but he's made one hell of a comeback.
Damn, I'm hungry.
Guy's up to his elbows in blood, Jack. You want to shake his hand? Work with him?
It's the biz, V. Everyone's got blood on their hands. You deal with it. You move on.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but this whole deal is riding on you now, I say.
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Now Dex says he needs to check you, talk to you. Look, V, it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but...
I kind of want to play around a Fortnite.
Know what I'm saying? Hello?
Sorry.
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gong to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head, V. Gracias, Dios.
It's always funny when people put songs like
Gave them to my guy yesterday to sweep over the dents after our dust up with the scabs.
they share my comic or whatever in a story, and then they like attach a song to it. So it's always interesting to see what song choice they make. Okay.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
Should I keep playing this? I'm like kind of burnt out on this Lucretia, my reflection. Okay. Play around a Fortnite real quick. Just to pick things up a little bit. I forgot that the intro is like 2 hours long in that game. Before you start really making any choices, you're like, phew. Okay, so I looked up the Lobo scene, some Lobo scenes in the new Supergirl movie or whatever, and it's like Jason Balboa or whatever. I don't know. I'm like, if that's what people know about Lobo, it's like kind of, I don't know. I mean, Lobo's kind of, he's a little corn based, you know? Like, that's just kind of who he is in the comics anyway. He's like, he says like kind of corny things sometimes, but he's also just super fun to like to read about. I don't know. I have to watch the whole Supergirl movie before I before I make up my mind. Oh, I'm glad this crap's leaving. Rick and Morty. What a dumb show. And like, ugh, it's just like the designs are bad. Like especially this, whatever this is, it's like pretty much one of the ugliest things I've ever seen. Daffy would be cool. I don't know. Alright, let's get this. I was playing ranked. So I'll just play normal. Okay. Usually I'm a little more talkative. I don't know. I think playing Cyberpunk kind of drained me of like whatever. I don't know. Usually I talk more during these. Rainbow magic. As far as like games go, I mean Fortnite's pretty dang good. It's like become this whole experience of like pop culture and like memes. It's a pretty interesting thing. Yeah. Yeah, like brain rot stuff style too. Like I don't know, it's just yeah. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild stuff. I knew a guy who worked at Epic. He came in wearing an Unreal hat, and he kind of inspired me to get the Unreal logo tattooed on the back of my head because like that classic logo is just so sick. Anyway, I remember like I was like taking some video game design course or like really wanting to anyway. I started taking the Unreal stuff, like their free course, but I just fell asleep. Like it put me to sleep. Oh, Batman's coming. Um, but anyway, that guy, I was like, I'm gonna ask him if I can like take a tour of the building or like just like shoot ideas at him or something because I had a bunch of ideas for Fortnite. It was like when I was kind of manic too. I was like, dude, what if they did like at the time they didn't even do Simpsons yet, and I was like, dude, I mean, I know they're gonna do Simpsons thing. Like it's on the like I just know it, you know. And then they ended up doing it. It was pretty crazy. And like I haven't really thought about you know since I've been normal. I haven't really thought about like designing games or like making Fortnite stuff or whatever. I don't know. And then somebody told me that they could you can design skins and stuff and send them in like to get them made, which would be pretty sick. Like should I start drawing Fortnite skins and like trying to send them in? That was a real guy. All right, one more game. Man, I want to see if I can make the volume like really poppin', like almost like break the speaker, kind of. Oh yeah, it's not that big of a difference. We change the pitch. Gonna do a hot drop. Okay. I don't know if I can play like this. Is he underground? What's going on? Ew, I don't like that one. What's this? Oh, okay. I see. I see what it does. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat one of those chicken teriyaki bowls from Costco. Sometimes I just like really crave microwave food. Maybe I should go to a restaurant. That'd be kind of nice. Take myself on a little Sunday outing. Maybe I should focus on surviving instead of trying to run out like where people are. I don't know. I don't know, man. Gotta find some better stuff. Poor guy. Poor guy didn't even have a chance. Oh my god. Just wasted that. Crap, dude. I haven't been to Trader Joe's or a Safeway in a while. Maybe I should go there. Just run up my EBT. Haven't done a beverage review in a while. Oh, this is where I died last time. Wait, this is where I came from. Okay. We can go to the desert. Only 22 people left. I just got some Miami flashbacks. I've only been to Miami once, and it was for Art Basel in like 2024 or something. It wasn't bad. I mean, I kind of liked it. I always thought I'd hate Florida, but it was like ew, dude, I got killed by the wolf guy. I'm not playing that great. Honestly, I haven't played great in like like a couple of months. I used to get like 25 kills a match. Okay, leave this. Let's see what. So in Miami, I spent a lot of time just eating nice food. just going to like all kinds of restaurants and eating like Cajun and fast food, not fast food. What kind of food they got down there? I don't know. It was good though. Everything I ate was really good, and I was like sober at the time, so I didn't go to any bars or anything. But I was like kind of tempted to. I was like, can I just be bad just a little bit and like, I don't know, just getting a drink with like a fruit basket inside of it sounded kind of good. But I resisted temptation. I was like, no drinking. Um, I stayed in like the penthouse suite of like this hotel on the strip, which was kind of crazy. Um, my girlfriend at the time was what was it? She was it's an art handler. She was an art handler for Art Basel, which was kind of crazy. I got to see behind, the stage and everything, and like it was pretty neat. She got me into there when like they weren't giving away any more tickets or whatever, and like I got to just wander around and look at the art for like 3 days straight, which was really fun. Um, I saw Francis Bacon, which is like giant Francis Bacon in a gold frame, which was really sick. Um, yeah, she was kind of nice. I wish I didn't fuck things up with her, but um, that was the one where I wrote about an ex on my Substack, and then she was like she actually like followed my Substack before we started dating, so she read it, of course, and she was like all bummed out, and I was like, ah, fuck, shouldn't I should have considered your feelings before I did that. But I mean, if I really cared, I would have. I think I would have had more tact and like, oh, this will hurt her feelings if I do this. I didn't even think. I was just like, I shouldn't be able to. I shouldn't quiet myself, non express myself because of someone else, But that was just a jerk thing to do. I shouldn't have done that. And then it was funny being in Art Basel was funny because I saw a couple of people that I knew, and seeing them in that kind of context was kind of weird, especially like I mean I saw people that I knew in LA, of course, because LA art people, and then I saw some people from Savannah there too, but for some reason I just didn't say hi. I just like brushed past them, and I was like, damn, like there's Phil, and like I remember I should have said something to Phil, but I just didn't. And then I said something to my friend. He's like, why didn't you say hi? And I was like, I don't know. But oh, I saw some other art people that I knew. Like I didn't know them, but I knew like of them, and they were there. Like this one dude, was behind me at the checkout line at CVS. Like we were both buying Gatorade or something. I should have said something that like, hey, I know your artwork. Congrats on being in a fucking Basil show or whatever. But I didn't say anything. I don't know. I think part of me was kind of jealous or something too. I mean, it's funny like being jealous of somebody because of their art, because it's like you want everybody to win when they're doing art or whatever, but like when somebody's getting all the stuff that you want, you're like, why aren't I getting any of that? But it's like I don't know. It's like the difference between somebody who's been working in that kind of field for years already, and then you see the payoff or whatever. Because like all those people have been living in LA for like decades, like practicing their art, and then you're like, you know, like when at least when I was there, I was like walking around like, why don't I get any of this stuff? And it's like, oh, it's because I'm like new here, and I'm also kind of like, I don't know, oddly like not territorial, but like standoffish towards like gallery people. Like I was always just kind of like wary around like curators or gallerists or like just anybody like working in the art field, I don't know, for some reason, except for handlers and like other artists, I was always like kind of like standoffish. Does that sound weird? But which yeah, it's not it just makes it harder to break into that world if you're just kind of like being a prick, you know, as I've learned. But I mean, it's like, do I really want to be part of that world anyway? You know, I don't know. I don't know. I just enjoy making what I want to make when I want to make it, you know, which is turns out that's kind of like this daily thing I got to do, you know. Anyway, what am I even talking about? um, I had a great time. I've had a great time, you know, during my life. Oh, I should get a haircut. I should get some food. Anyway, what do you want to talk about? If anyone's watching still. Anyway, what should we talk about? What should I talk about? This eraser smells really funky and it smells crazy when I use it. Like it smells funky like by itself, but then when I use it, it's like real powerful. Hell yeah. Okay. I remember when I got my wisdom teeth out, they gave me oh, you're welcome. That's cool. They gave me what's it called? Percocet. Which I only took twice, and on one of them I took it to like alleviate the pain, and then the other time I was like, I want to try and ride a bike on this stuff, and then so I took it, and then I rode a bike, and I think I crashed, but I didn't feel it, and I was like, this stuff rocks, and then I just didn't take any of it after that. I was like, I can't like, so I don't know. I think it just kind of it just kind of went to waste in the cupboard. But yeah, that sounds like the right way to do it is the edible style. I I only have bad stories with edibles cuz yeah, I know that stuff like I know pills especially are like really that's like a slippery slope. So yeah, I'd be careful too. Um but edibles either don't do anything to me or they affect me way too much and I'll just get like sweaty and like my stomach hurts and I'll just like I gotta like breathe. Focus on breathing, and then like I don't know. It just makes me feel hella weird. Like one time, one of the last times I took edibles was like just this fun casual thing. Like, hey, you want to take some edibles? But I was also meeting this guy who was like a bank robber that night, and like my friend was like, "You got to make me look good in front of this guy, so be cool, okay?" And I was like, "Okay." And then my other friend is like, "Do you want to take an edible?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." Like, because I'd never said no to anything, and like, so I downed it, and then I was like sitting across from this guy, like shivering, like couldn't even drink a beer, and I was just like, "Oh my god, when's this gonna be over?" You know? And then like, I remember him pulling out his phone and just like acting like just I knew he was bored as hell, you know, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm failing the mission right now." Like it's like a Grand Theft Auto mission. It's like one of the introductory Grand Theft Auto missions, and I was just totally failing at it. Yeah, we were at this L.A. bar called Zebulon. I don't know where you live or you know if you've ever been to L.A., but there's this bar called Zebulon, which is like the cool bar. Everyone goes there. Yeah, picking locks is sick. I have a friend that has the is clear lock, and I was like, "Why is this clear?" And then she's like, "So you could practice lock picking." And I was like, "Oh, that makes a lot of sense." So if you get a clear lockpick, then you like you learn the mechanism of it. You know, you learn to see like what's inside. It's pretty neat. Huh? That's weird. That's funny. I mean, it's weird because LA has like a lot going for it. You know, like you arrive and your eyes just kind of turn into stars, and you're just like, whoa, what's going on over here? You know, it's like it's pretty exciting. I was never bored when I was there, which was like pretty neat. But like I do see it now as a pretty depressing time in my life. But I think I just handled everything pretty poorly. You know, like I think I let things affect me too much. Like I let the tension around me affect me a lot. And you know, the city is just full of tension. And then like also just put up with a lot of bullshit that I didn't need to put up with. Just like bad coworkers, bad energy, bad vibes out of people, you know. And then like I didn't know how to get out of this funk that I was in. And I see it as like a 2 year funk, you know, like yeah, it could be manageable. I mean, it wasn't for me at a certain point. That's kind of why I had to leave was because like I went into psychosis. But I lasted 5 years before that happened. So I don't know. I mean, like it's funny because a lot of my friends were like, "Yeah, you lasted a lot longer than I thought you would out there," you know, because they kind of know me. You know, they know my cycle and my patterns and everything. Um, just waiting for the next psychosis, you know. Massachusetts seems cool. They got that compilation. This is Boston, not L.A., which I don't know if you've ever heard. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty good one. I don't know if you're into punk, but it's a pretty good punk compilation. Yeah, right here. Here. It's pretty tight. It's got Jerry's Kids, Gangrene, The Freeze, a bunch of other bands I haven't heard. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny that you're aware of that because when I was 20 and I was punk, I was like, I was one of those self-absorbed punks for sure. I didn't really have like self-awareness back then. Um, but yeah, I mean it's cooler now. I mean it's cool to be young now because like you're like you're much more aware of everything else too. When I was that age, it was like I had like a pinhole perspective on everything, and it was focused completely on punk. And I was like, it's for some reason it's like really important to be punk, and then to just like only interested in punk. I didn't have any other interests in like music or anything. I was like, I don't know, which was detrimental now. Now it's like I don't even listen to punk really. I listen to like all kinds of other stuff now, but yeah, dang. Yeah, well, that's good that you recognize that, and that hopefully you've kind of, you know, developed some other habits or whatever. Because like I was pretty into drinking for like I don't even know, like since I was like 16 up until like 32. I'd say I'd say I was like for like 16 years I was drinking pretty heavily, like just kind of numbing myself out. I never got a DUI, but I mean for a lot of people that's kind of like their wake up call, you know. And yeah, I mean like a lot of people like get multiple DUIs, which is kind of insane to me. But yeah, I mean, geez, I hope you're doing better anyway. Like breaking up is always tough, but I've gotten better at it. And I was never the person to initiate it, but I've initiated it a couple times now. Like directly being like, "Hey, I think we need to break up." Which it feels it's interesting being on either side, like feeling it on both sides now. It's like you kind of have an understanding of like, oh, like it is hard to break up, and it is hard to be like, "Hey, I think we should break up." It's just as hard to do that as almost as hard as it is to like break up with or get broken up with, you know. So it's like you kind of to do both, to practice both. It's like, oh, it's like it makes it less severe when you get broken up with, you know. But yeah, I remember like those first few were like really fucked up, like really like I mean the first one, it was like a 3 year relationship and we lived together. You know, I went into full psychosis, full blown psychosis after that. And that was like the first time too. Like, I mean, I'd always have behavioral problems, but like that first breakup really sent me into a whirl, changed a whole lot of uh things for me, you know, like what I thought about myself and what I thought about the world and like how I interact with it just kind of shifted after that, which was both good and bad, you know. I mean, it was painful experience to go through, but that's good. Hell yeah, man. Cool. That's good to hear. Cause um yeah, like practicing gratitude for even like, you know, painful experiences is kind of like the most important thing you can practice. Cause I mean life's just full of all kinds of stuff, but if you could find gratitude for everything that happens in a way, it makes life just so much easier. I mean, that's kind of one of the things we had to do in AA. It was like I was in this group of like 10 people and like we just wrote gratitude lists all the time. And so every day, you know, every day you wake up and you write 10 things you're grateful for. And then yeah, I would take a picture of it and share it. And of course I was trying to be funny sometimes. I was trying to be a bad boy sometimes, whatever. Like I was just trying to impress my friends or whatever. But I mean, to just get in the practice of like looking for things to be grateful for, um, really helps out. You know, it makes life easier to process. To just makes it easier to be around. To be around. But yeah, I mean, if you wanna, you know, if you wanna hit me up on Instagram, I can start doing it too. It's a good practice. If you need someone to share it, share the gratitude list with. Um, but yeah, let's see. It's cool that you found my works pretty recently. A lot of people did. Like a lot of I haven't spoke to anybody who recently found my work. Most of the people that know my work have been like that at least talk to me, you know, have been like following my stuff for like years, 2 or 3 years. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm available to do that. That'd be fun. Um, but yeah, I mean, I know there's like, how much of the material have you gone through? Like, have you looked through like all the comic stuff on my website or anything? Cool. That's cool. Yeah, for some reason that one really like the algorithm picked it up and really like showed a lot of people. Like a lot of my comics don't. I think that's the one that's done performed the best online. Is like because a lot of my comics kind of fly under the radar. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I know that they can get really like sentimental sometimes. Sick, dude. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, I mean if you want to get really sad, you just check out Lomix too. Um, the pink one. This one is like peak like LA sadness to me. Like this one, it's like 33 comics of just being pissed off and sad and like trying to process that. I don't know. It was really hard for me to go through it all. But yeah, like um Lomix 3 was fun. Let me see. I forgot like all that I put in here already. But yeah, I mean, I was like, I don't want to print. It's funny because I was like, I don't want to print another like 30 comics or whatever, 30, 40 comics. But then I just did anyway after everything. So I chose like what I thought were the 10 strongest ones. And then what I did notice is like most of these like kind of have like drawings of naked chicks in them or whatever. I was like, why do I think those are the best ones? You know, I don't know. Hell yeah. Sick, dude. Yeah, I mean, same here. Like, I collect VHS, and of course, I go to the library a lot and borrow a lot of comic material and stuff. And I have zines and magazines or whatever. Like, just collecting things and just like having something to like physically look at, like physically feel your field of vision, just feels so much better than anything on the computer. Like any kind of way of like yeah, anything you could look at online or on TV is just like garbage compared to like having something in your hands. And yeah, I like analog TV too. Like it's my favorite way to watch something is like through the VHS, like tiny combo TV I got is cuz it feels kind of like I'm looking at like a it feels like I'm watching like a campfire or something. Like just the way this looks, like I like the like the not clear image, the unclarity of like analog TV. It really gets to me. And I feel like I feel everything emotionally stronger too cuz it's like looking at like an image that's kind of processed and like um boiled down to like color and light. I'm looking at like a HD like 4K movie, like which is fun for some movies, like but for most movies I'm like I don't want to see this dude's pores or like it just takes me out too much detail takes me out of the emotional experience of watching a movie. So I like it when it's like in like like what is like 360p or whatever, I don't know, like analog TV. But yeah, I got hella VHS tapes, dude. But yeah, let's see. I mean, I think I'm like 5 comics away from putting out the next Lomix 4. And I think these newer comics are a lot more hopeful than anything I've put out before. Just like less because like I look at Lomix 2, and it's like everything is like so definitively understood. It feels like, I mean, it's presented that way. It's like, oh, I understand women. Oh, I understand how my mind works. Oh, I understand how this works. It's like, um, and then now I'm just like, hey, it's kind of curious. Like, isn't it peculiar how this process might lead to this thing or something? It's like a little more like open ended. Which I like more. And it's become fun for me to make like it's always fun to make the comics, but now like putting it like making them and sharing them is a lot more fun than like how it used to be. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but yeah. I'm glad that you found for the your entry point into the work that I do. was was one of the recent ones. Cause yeah, I think I made people kind of depressed for like 2 or 3 years. Anyway, I don't know if you've ever seen this game, but Shenmue rocks. Um, I play this like the most of any of the games lately, but I'll save that for another stream. But yeah, if you got any topics you want me to harp on about or whatever, just drop it in the comments or whatever. Yeah. Man, this thing's like really bugging me. Yeah. That was something I did as a younger person a lot too. Is just constantly in my head, you know, and like I think that's kind of why I'm so productive now is cuz like doing things actively like drawing or like writing or sharing things online or whatever, like kind of takes me out of my own head for a bit, especially when I'm drawing, when I'm drawing these comics. It's like, oh, great. Now I know for the next 3 hours, I'm not going to be thinking about how, crappy life can be or like how things that make me upset or like, you know, I don't know. I don't have any ideas like that, when I'm working. So it took me a long time to just like get in a productive kind of habit. But not that you're not productive, I don't know, but like um I mean, just occupying my time with things that I like to do has cut down on the overthinking, like that weird kind of like state of being like overstimulated by your own brain, it can be kind of um it's funny because like the more time you spend worrying or like making up scenarios or like trying to plan out like how to be better or whatever, the more the other stuff kind of floods into your head too of like, well, what if that doesn't work? What if I fail? What if like, what if I'm still going to be upset at the end of all that, I don't know, it creates a lot more room for anxious thinking too. So just doing stuff, just like making yourself do stuff kind of cuts down on all that. And then even reading too. Like if I'm really depressed, I'll just read a ton of stuff cuz like it occupies my mind with someone else's thoughts, And I think by reading more, it makes my writing better too. And just like my understanding of everything kind of, I don't know, I think reading makes you smarter no matter what you read, but like especially nonfiction. Like I read this book Chaos, which was really great if you're into like kind of conspiracy stuff or like the 60s or like because it's about Charles Manson and like trying to pinpoint like the reason why he did all that stuff and it ties into all the CIA stuff. Really interesting book. It's so good. Um Here, I'll pull it up. Um here. Yeah. So just type in Chaos Charles Manson. It's by Tom O'Neill. Really sick book. That was like one of the ones I read recently that I really really enjoyed. I think I wrote about it in Avery Star too. And then the other one I wrote about was Rememberings by Sinead O'Connor, who's like one of my favorite musicians. And reading this like made me feel really good too. Yeah, I think everyone goes through a phase like that. But yeah, like it is interesting to read about his ties to music too, because like he attracted like some of the Beach Boys guys by like playing music and stuff. And I even read somewhere that like he would go out to like these really popular trendy bars and stuff where all these like 60s musicians used to go and be like bohemian and wherever, and then he would just go ballistic on the dance floor and just like hypnotize everybody with his crazy moves, and like everybody in the pit would just kind of like develop a circle around him and just watch Charles Manson just like shake his rump, dude, just like go crazy. uh but yeah, like it's funny because it wasn't Brian Wilson, but it was like one of the other Beach Boys who was like, God, yeah, Charles Manson is like the coolest songwriter, the coolest dude. He's just so magnetic. And then like he ended up letting him stay in his house, and then Charles Manson started doing all this criminal stuff, and like he's always been a criminal, like ever since he was a child. I read some other book too where it was just about like Charles Manson's early life, and he was always doing criminal stuff. He was always in juvie. He was always in jail and everything. So like he got control of like one of the Beach Boys houses, and the Beach Boys guy got like so like turned away from his behavior. He was just like, you know what? I'm gonna let the landlord kick you out because I'm too scared to kick you out myself. So he just let Charles Manson have this house and let the lease run out. So the landlord would have to come in and be like, "Hey, I don't know who all you hippies are, but y'all need to get out of here," which is pretty funny, like. And like Charles Manson was like 5'4" or something. He was a pretty short guy. He was like Danzig size without all the muscles. um, but yeah, like he always had a way of like controlling people, even when he was like a juvenile. Yeah, I mean, he had like all kinds of women hanging around with him, and they would all have these like crazy orgies and stuff. And like he would just orchestrate everything and like make people do all kinds of weird stuff. He was like the master manipulator of like it's pretty nuts to think about. I don't know. Like I was interested in that too. Like, how do you control like a group of people? Like, how do you like get into people's heads like that? I was like trying to interested in figuring that out, but I also just interested in like that time and true crime itself, and like the darkness of this dude. I also read a book called Blitzed, which was really interesting too. This was a long time ago that I read this. Drugs in Nazi Germany. It's pretty much just about like how they made up Adderall, um, which is pretty interesting. There's like these pictures of these troops or like German soldiers, Nazis, like passed out like in like jeeps and stuff and like tanks and stuff, just like totally passed out because they would crash after being awake for like a week, because of the Adderall or whatever. Or like it wasn't really Adderall, it was like synthesized meth, but it was like pure meth back then. Anyway, so they'd be awake for a week, and they had all these doctors be like, let's check on the troops and see how they're doing. And so they sent a bunch of like field doctors out to like study them. And there's pictures of them just passed out were everywhere. And they're just like, oh yeah, they seem to be s- doing well. They seem to be, the drugs are working, and like they're, crushing because of it. Like, so it's pretty funny, like, but it's like, it's a really interesting book. But yeah, the other one, Rememberings, was really fun too. Oh, and then if um what is it? It's not, there's a couple wrestling books that are really cool too. No. these are documentaries. Um, Ring of Hell. This book is really good too. I don't know if you're into like wrestling at all. Even if you're not, this book is really cool. Um, but yeah, it focuses on Chris Benoit, who is like this wrestler whose special move was headbutting people, like diving off of like ladders and stuff with his head first, like, and just nailing people with his forehead. And anyway, he got like brain damage so severe that like one night he just kind of forgot where he was or like who he was, and he just started doing wrestling moves on his family, and he killed them all. And then he like realized what he did and killed himself. Really dark stuff, but I mean it's a really interesting read. So yeah, I don't know if you're that's some stuff to read if you want to get into some nonfiction stuff. I also read this one recently, Chalice and the Blade, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, any of these books are great. Like, I mean, I couldn't put these down when I started reading them. The Chalice and the Blade is like kind of it's like feminist history. It's like history, but through like a feminist lens of like see what happens when you worship gods that are women that don't um prolificate war. It's like look what happens when we focus on like agriculture and like culture, or like culture in general, like painting and like art and like and yeah, it's just like all this stuff flourishes, and then like somebody comes in with a sword and just like murders everybody, and it's like, oh, now we're the dominant culture, and then that's kind of where we're at now. So that's a pretty cool book. But yeah, like I read a lot of books, like, and they always help me like get through like tough seasons. And like especially if I read something kind of dark like Celine, I'm like, God, like I'm so glad that I'm not the only person that's ever been depressed and also had like this weird sense of humor to get over it. Yeah, true. I mean, it presents a structure of like society that just like seems really appealing and just nice, and I don't know. I wish things were a little different. Makes you wish things were a little different around here. Damn, there's a hell of a lot of wrestling books. I did read this other book by Mick Foley too, who was Mankind. Huh. I don't know if it's here. But it has this chapter with him and Terry Funk, and they're wrestling in Japan, and like there's this really cool YouTube video. Terry Funk, Mick Foley, Japan, where like he narrates, like it's his narration from the book over the match, and it's just really good. Ah, this ain't it. Yeah, I think this is it. So this is like a video of Mick Foley reading the book over the match, and it's so cool. Like, and it's crazy in Japan because they're like doing stuff with like barbed wire, um, ropes, and like everything explodes into like sparks all the time. Like they just get super bloody. It's insane. Like this whole match is just brutal to watch, but pretty interesting stuff. um I don't know. Yeah, like it's just hella fun reading. I don't know if you ever go to the library, but I highly recommend it. And just getting whatever catches your eye. And then I don't know if you like, let's see. Canopy's really good too. Their streaming site. The library provided streaming site. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I go pretty frequently. But yeah, my dad kind of got into this account. So the way this works is like you get 12 tickets a month to watch movies, and most movies cost like two tickets. My dad uses this stuff too. So like I would just see like all the stuff he tries to watches, and he uses all my tickets. Yeah, that part, um, getting sober for me was really tough because like it was like my primary source of fun, and then um, going to the AA meetings was difficult for me because everybody was like, "I'm so much better, I'm sober, and blah, I'm happy, everything's just working out, it's peachy." And I was like, "What the fuck is that? Like, how's your experience like that?" And how, like, you're just lying to yourself. That's what I thought everybody was doing. And then I was always like a proponent. Like, y'all remember how fun that used to be? Like, I had like memories like our tied to like being treated. But yeah, I mean, when you're first starting, it's like nothing will convince you that alcohol's not still like the most fun you have. You just wait out, and it's chemical. It's a chemical thing in your head that's like telling you that. It's like any other addiction. It's like your brain is wired to be a certain way, so you have to actively do things that don't feel as fun and like bum you out or like piss you off, and just kind of get used to like being uncomfortable for a little bit, and then it's better, and you realize like, oh, I don't need alcohol to have fun, and like these people are kind of telling the truth. It just takes a while. It's not like no big deal. I'm trying to say that like when you first get sober, I don't think of anything else being more fun than being needed. But it takes time because your brain is telling you that your brain is still wired for alcohol, and like it's like any other addiction where like your brain creates these chemicals that like still make it sound so much fun and appealing. All the other crap is just like boring or whatever. You just gotta sit through the boring stuff until it becomes fun. Like I know it sounds lame, but it's like you just gotta be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna piss, I'm gonna be bored, I'm gonna be comfortable, but I have to sit anyway. And then like eventually some kind of reversal happens, and like, oh no, I'm sad. Like something happen, it'll click. Like drinking won't be as fun appealing as it used to be. Even though I still get angry, like, I should go down and have a fucking wild time. But I know I'm just gonna be upset afterward, and I'm also gonna be upset because I want to let less alcohol, which is like, which is crazy. Like a lot of people get addicted to stuff, and then they end up just spending all their money constantly, even on things that aren't like substance related, like gambling. Or something. You get addicted to gambling, then I'm like, oh, it's like, I was like, I get it. But like friends of mine from high school got addicted to gambling, and they have kids and stuff, and they're just like, oh, I'm going to the casino, and it's all of our money, and they do that like multiple times, and it's like, the cost of drinking is like pisses me off enough to not do it. How do you spend that much money and then still want to gamble or do whatever? After like the fun phase and your wallet's drained, and you're just like, oh man, why do you do that for? That's enough for me not to do it. Yeah, what I say is, it's gonna suck for a while trying to do other things that's supposedly fun. But you just sit through it. You're right. It's all out. I watch this like Steve Martin, Rick Moranis joint. I saw this TV Glow. What a garbage movie. I hated it. I kind of want to watch this. The Are We Good? I used to be a big Mark Maron fan. I don't know what your thoughts are about him, but I liked his show when he was starting to do it, and like every episode of it was just him like apologizing for being a jerk, because it made me feel like camaraderie or something. I don't know, because I was being a jerk at that time too. So like, oh, you can grow up and like apologize and take responsibility or whatever. And then yeah, like then he started getting mega successful, and I kind of stopped. I kind of dropped off. But it's funny. I've seen this guy around, like living in LA. You just run into him, and then, like I never really spoke to him, but it's funny to see people react to him. I don't know if it's on here. I really want to watch a movie with somebody. Just like where you started at the same time with not just anybody. We did that a long time ago. We agreed, which was something a long time. It was decent. Just play any program. Wow, that's that dude who does the voice of Mr. Krabs. I wonder what movie this is. It's choppy. It's all choppy. Dang, that's cool. I might start to watch this. Isn't this working? Where's my sound? Yeah, I've been turning on this website. Are you still there? Ugh, I just this band. I made a bunch of comics for this band, and They just shared one that I forgot about. Pretty gnarly one too. Peace, 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 peace.